Hello everyone, thank you my viewers, my subscribers, everyone watching this video now. I just want to thank you for watching this video. Continue to subscribe if you have not done so. Continue to share my video, like it, make your comment, and I'm gonna answer you definitely. So I'm continuing on the video I started the other time. This is part 3 of printing label on your packaging nylon without printing machine. So now I've mentioned several times in series of videos on how you can package your products with factory nylon and the mini sealing machine, which is also a factory machine. Now I talked about sealing at the back, sealing at the back. That is something like this, where you seal the back. So, but now I want to tell you other methods of sealing, other ways you can seal. It's not compulsory that your sealing must be at the back. I've seen companies that their sealing are at the side. Yeah, I've seen companies that their sealing are at the side. Some other companies, they seal here, seal both sides. They seal both sides. So we are going to talk about sealing by the side today. Now the items you'll be needing are the same normal items. We need our factory sealing machine, which is our mini sealer. We need the nylon that is already been printed on. This time around, we'll be sealing black pepper, popularly known as Cameroon pepper. Now this nylon says it's going to contain 8 grams. Each sachet will be 8 grams. So this time around, we're not going to allow the sealing to be at the back. This time around, the sealing will be at the side. Now you ask me, is there any advantage of that? Yes, it has an advantage. When you seal at the side, it makes what you're sealing to look a little bit bigger. Now let me explain to you what I'm talking about. Okay, this is crayfish. And it has been sealed. At the back. But right now, let me measure it. You see the measurement. It's 3 inches. Remember, the nylon is 6.5 inches width. So that means this bag consumed half inch, because the whole nylon is 6.5 inches width. But the front now gave us 3. The front gave us 3 inches. The back gave us 3 inches, implying that the remaining half inches was spent on sealing at the back. So by the time we seal this one by the side, we're going to see whether it will be the same thing or is it going to be a little bit bigger. The size, is it going to look, not necessarily that is a little bit bigger, but it will look a little bit bigger. It will make your product to look a little bit bigger. So what's the next thing we do? We seal up. We make sure, But first of all, I want to explain. Remember, I'm going to use this because that's the available nylon. But that doesn't mean that when you are sealing, before you start, you would have considered, where will I place my sealing? Is it at the back or by the side? Then if it's by the side, that means your printing on your label is not going to be at the center. No way. It's going to be by the left or right. So it's going to be here. This is your right. That means you're going to print this label here and no more at the center. You just remove the allowance for the sealing, which is like half an inch. Then your label will now start. So you give an allowance of half an inch and then start printing your label. That means your label will stop somewhere here. So I hope you understand what I'm doing. If not, one of these days I'm going to show you a good example of that. So let's assume this is the nylon we want to use. Let's assume the label is already at the right position. So what do? We seal up as usual. We seal up the 2 ends as usual. Okay, remember you make sure your nylon, your sealing machine is plugged. so I can heat up. Now it's already heated up, so I start joining the two ends together. Just a little portion I'm going to remove. See, I'm joining them together. Now remember, you make sure the two sides are equal so that you can have a neat sealing. So the next thing you're going to do, you will now use the lined surface mini sealer. You don't need to put this one at the center again like we normally do, like we did before. No, you just keep it like this, allow it the way it is, then use the lined sealer to seal up the end. You can see, so I've sealed it up. Yeah, okay. So what's the next thing? I start adding my product. Remember, I always advise to use standard measurement for all your products so that everything will be equal. So let's say this spoon is my standard measurement, so I add. Remember, we're sealing black pepper, popularly known as Cameroon pepper. Let's say each one here is 8 gram. 8 gram. Let's just assume that is 8 gram. So you seal, okay. You can see it's coming out good. So here comes the final product. You can see it. That's the product. So let us measure. Let's measure and see whether there's any difference between this one and the other one. You can see. So you can see this one is 3 1/4. The width is 3 1/4 inches, while the one you sealed at the back is 3 inches. So that's basically the difference between sealing at the back and sealing by the side. So which one do you prefer? You can make a comment below and show us the one you prefer, whether you prefer sealing at the back or sealing by the side. Sealing at the back may look a bit neater than the other one, though two of them are very neat. But some people will prefer this, some others will prefer this. So you can make in the comment section, tell us the one you prefer. Now, remember, we have all the nylon you need, factory nylon you need. We have 2 kg, we have 3 kg, any size, any quantity you need, they are available. So contact us for your order. Thank you. Watch out for my next video.